Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
So, new recording session, new armor for Blevin.
Yes, look at that pretty blue.
Now, I forgot about this option, but if you go to options here, you can go to head armor. You can choose to show your head armor or not. And to be honest, I've always wanted this feature. So, if you're okay with it, we're just going to show Blevin's lovely face.
Okay. Totally cool with it.
It's honestly a feature
we went through the trouble of making the damn thing. We might as well see it.
Yeah. So, got some new things. I wanted to show them off real quick in town before we go on our next quest.
Okay.
So, the botanist, we can do something new now, where we can grow items. So, now we can do quests. No, I'm sorry. Every time we do a quest, it's like another day. And so basically we can choose to cultivate something. So I can go in here and at first the options are small. But say I want to cultivate honey. You can do that. And then you can choose a fertilizer. And for honey, I want to choose summoner jelly because it increases the honey harvest and also has a chance for insects to appear too. And you can collect the bugs for crafting materials and stuff.
Okay.
And then after every couple of days, you can go and collect the harvest. And this is good for key materials because I always like to have a large stockpile of honey because it takes a potion and honey to make a mega potion.
They somehow combined Farming Simulator into monster hunting.
Yep.
Take a moment and think about that.
They've always had. So, this is the norm for me, Cameron. It's not the norm for you.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go kill a dinosaur, maybe a giant lizard that can shoot electricity out of its teeth and every cell of its body can simultaneously explode, causing it to die off and take anything within a 50-mile radius with it. And then I'm going to harvest my crops.
Yeah. Just your typical day in Monster Hunter. So, going to grab some side quests that I'll do later. Basically, just get more ingredients, which we need that.
Okay. Get
some herbivore eggs.
Whoa! That means they eat plants. What do they do to us?
I'm sure eggs they're just a delicacy. I don't know. So, I don't know if you noticed from the last time, but the canteen has changed.
Slightly, hasn't it?
Yeah. So we got a giant pot roast in there now.
You do.
But remember last time, you actually saw the cutscene one time,
yeah.
But basically instead of having 2 cats, which makes 2 different meals, it's 4 cats that make 4 different meals. And basically we get more of a stat boost now.
Okay.
So basically...
we need more cats.
Yeah. So basically, each category here just tells you what kind of buff you're going to get. So... if you want meats, you're going to get attack boosts with them in 2. So I would need to select 2 of them and get attack up small. If I grab 2 more, I would have attack up medium.
Okay.
The last one, if you have 6, is attack up large.
Makes perfect sense.
Yes. So we're just going to do this real quick, and I'm going to let you see this cutscene again.
Okay. Whoa! Now we got, lobster, chicken, meat, potatoes.
I know, right?
Aha!
Master Chef here.
That, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That is how you know you have made it. When all you have to do is put a little dressing on, and bam! It is done.
And I haven't gotten the final upgrade for the canteen yet. And I'm much farther in this than I am on this file. On my old file, I'm much farther than this file.
Mm-hmm.
So I cannot wait to see what the final one looks like when he has 6 cats, basically.
Oh, we're going to give him an entire chorus line behind him.
Yeah,
they're going to be doing the can while cooking.
I want to see that now, Cameron.
Yeah, picture that.
Okay, so in order for us to advance the story, we gotta talk to the field team leader.
Mm-hmm.
So he's right over here.
Okay, what do you want me to kill next?
I believe we get to fight our hairy T-Rex friend, the Anjanath.
Okay. So, this one's one tough adversary. The others, bull. This one will kick your ass.
He really is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I did this quest on my main file, like, I did feel a difference. It may have just because it was the first time I ever fought this monster.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a different experience for me this time because it's going to be the first time I fought this monster with a switch axe. So on my main file, I used the gun lance.
Okay. I thought you used the sword and shield.
I felt I used the sword and shield in my other games.
Okay.
I went from like using the bow gun to apparently I gotta go up there. I went from using the bow guns to using the sword and shield to using. I dabbled with some other things too because I did like the switch axe one time before in a different game, and this time it feels very different. But I messed around with the gun lance on my main file one time, and I was like, I'm killing stuff pretty quickly with this thing. Let's keep it.
See, that's logic.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Why not?
The encroaching. Oh, look at them throwing out an SAT word.
That's your word of the day, kids.
Encroaching. To approach slowly or moderately. As if for almost evil intent.
That's half right about the Anjanath. It's not really approaching slowly. It's more of once he sees you, he doesn't stop approaching.
Yeah, encroaching can also imply taking over what you cross.
Yeah, he's kind of the alpha of this forest right now. So, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, if someone is encroaching on your territory, it usually means they're wanting to take it for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I say things, people start thinking, chaos ensues.
That happens to you a lot, doesn't it?
More often than I'd like to admit. I know we've talked about this before, we've had to have talked about this before, but I really need to be careful with what kind of jokes I make when, because I think my jokes make things happen.
Yeah.
Because it happened to me yesterday.
Oh, how did it happen this time?
Okay, so I was visiting some friends at our college.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me to stop by, and one of them is carrying a flag as we enter the student center.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, dude, will you at least just roll up the flag instead of just waving it around? You're gonna knock into the ceiling or something or hit someone. And I, being my usual charming, smart-ass self,
Yes.
just said, come on, man, think of the pedestrians. Think of the children. It is at this moment that directly behind me, I hear just a little voice go, hi. As I quickly dash and turn around, there, standing not 2 feet behind me, is a mother carrying her 2-year-old.
Oh, boy.
And the 2-year-old is now waving at me, saying hi. As if knowing I was talking about people like her. And I just went, hi. Did a little wave. Walk a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know where they came from. I literally was making a joke, and now a child is behind me. Then we get where we're going, and the mother heads off in a different direction, and I just went, bye, and the little girl just waves again. Doesn't want to say bye, apparently, just later.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know how this happened.
Yeah.
All I know is that one minute I'm making a joke about... for gosh sakes, man. Think of the children. Hi.
Why does this happen to me?
I didn't know what to do. I'd only just ordered her. Like, I think that's how my jokes come across to the universe. Like, is he ordering something to happen? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I need a child on one. And there it goes.
God, Karen's testing us again. God's like, okay.
I mean, I still haven't forgiven myself for the blue screen of death incident.
Screen of death?
Oh yeah. Did I tell you about that?
I actually, for a second, I thought I knew what you were talking about, but then...
Okay, so when I was in college, I was I used to do Bible study once a week.
I remember that.
And we would meet in the student center. Well, there's a giant projection screen and with a projector in the student center that usually projects messages and upcoming events, yada da da. Well, when we entered this night, I was one of the first three there, and we look, and it's just a blue screen, meaning someone's unplugged it. So from the computer, so nothing's showing but the blue screen on this giant, wall.
Yeah.
So, I made a simple joke about, like, oh no, the blue screen of death, my old enemy.
Yeah.
And
because Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Yeah, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Just making a joke about it being the blue screen of death and that the computer wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to 15 minutes later, when the last person of our group shows up and opens the door, and she has her bicycle.
Yeah.
Well, while she's trying to get the bicycle through the door, a pigeon flies in. Just a normal bird.
Oh boy.
It accidentally flies in behind her, and is like waddling around on the floor, like having no idea how the hell it got in there.
Yeah.
And then it happened. It made a beeline for the screen.
Oh boy.
We can only guess that it thought the blue was the sky.
Yeah.
So it went to what it knew. Well, oddly enough, when you make a very quick dash towards something that has a brick wall behind it, it broke its own neck. And it fell to the ground dead. We're all very sad until someone points out, the blue screen of death! And I just went, I was joking! I did not know a bird was going to kamikaze itself against the frickin' wall because it was a blue screen! And so the pastor leading the Bible study took the bird outside, said a little prayer for it, and left it in the grass.
Yeah.
And we continued on with our night.
Oh my goodness.
But I apparently somehow predicted this incident of this blue screen causing the death of this animal.
So, Cameron, I'm going to ask you some lottery numbers. I'm wondering if you can help me out with this.
Don't even joke, man, because I've already got another friend asking me the exact same shit. Because I told him about crap like this, and he said, like, okay, I'm going to need you to tell me, like, 4 days ahead of time, because apparently it takes a little while for your match to catch up with whatever you say. So just shoot me some numbers, like, 4 days ahead of time before I draw my lottery numbers. And I'm like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. So I said, well, unfortunately, that means I'll have to say something about, oh yeah, that has all the chances of him winning the lottery, or something like that, because it has to be in a smart-ass tone.
Yes.
I mean, but when I was on vacation, this is another beautiful example. When I was on vacation in Florida with my family, we were walking through the lobby of a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
And they're having a wedding reception. Now, to give you an idea, like, we had to, like, walk around the frickin' lobby because they have reserved the center for themselves. Everyone in tuxes, black tie affair, middle of the frickin' day.
Yeah.
And there's an 8-piece band on the second floor playing down to them.
8-piece. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. So, they're just playing some nice music. As we are leaving, I see the band, and I just see the location. I look at my mom, and I just went, huh. This crowd, I'm wondering who's the one who slips the band a 50 and goes, play Moon River, it's our song. Right before we walk out the doors, the band started playing Moon River.
my gosh.
And I said, I hope they're not expecting that 50 from me.
Yeah.
I don't know if they heard me, but that ain't happening.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking... I think that's my favorite story.
I'm just saying, I hope they weren't expecting it to come from me, because that was not happening. But, damn it, they started playing Moon River.
You got the most interesting luck, Cameron. I gotta say. Maybe
You know, I'll take that.
Maybe you just get people, I don't know.
Maybe, because I actually had someone we know mutually tell me recently, like, Cameron, how do you get all the good jobs? And I'm like,
jobs?
Good jobs. Because because he knows about how whenever I seem to have all these weird stories about a job that I'm on or doing, and some weird event happens during it.
Yeah.
And he goes, how do you find all the good jobs that these things happen? I'm like, you see, that's the thing. I don't find the good jobs. I just get regular jobs that just weird things happen during them. I don't know how. It just does.
It's freaking... Oh my god. He's just not giving me any time.
See, this isn't fair. You cannot be a T-Rex, have sharp teeth, do all of this, and breathe fire.
It's just not allowed.
No, you are officially cheating the evolutionary scale at this point. There is no reason why you should be able to breathe fire.
Tell that to him. Seriously, I want you to go up to him and tell him he's not supposed to be doing
Excuse me. You should not be breathing fire.
He should be like, wear black and white like a ref, and be like, red card, like throw the flag out.
Yeah.
Foul!
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 Illegal move on the 50-yard line.
On the
Loss of 10% life.
Foul on the 50-foot T-Rex.
The game will I can speak, I swear.
English.
The game
English.
will restart with the opponent attacking. Begin.
Apparently, the T-Rex is a scrub lord. Players, opposing team's words, not mine.
Apparently, this person was, quote, tackled like a bitch, and will automatically lose 10 guy points for it.
10 guy points, I like
10
that.
10 guy points.
Okay, so this is annoying.
Okay. You, Catman, help us.
Yes. What are we doing? We're hunting a T-Rex.
Later. You on your own, dumbass.
So you saw I just got a scale there. Apparently there's like trails of ants that are like going back to their anthill, and they'll collect like monster parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a Jagger scale.
I've been hoping you'd finish this, but we are running long on the episode.
Oh shoot, yeah. Oh no, this is going to take a long time. I told you to show it to me whenever we hit
I
that 10.
honestly thought that you would kill it before then.
You really had that much faith in me?
I honestly did, and then this happened. So, we're going to have to cut this.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Good lord. Alright, going back. Okay, next episode we'll continue fighting this guy.
Later.